Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Naskia Brenda. Kind, if you're new to my channel, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to put for me a sweet comment down below my video. Let me get to know what you think. So today I'm going to share with you the reasons as why I left my country, Uganda, and came to Oman to work as a housemaid. If I told you are new, I'm called Naskia Brenda, and on my channel I do cooking and I do share my experience as a housemaid here in Gulf country. I'm actually in Oman. If you're new, you're most welcome. God bless you so much. Don't forget to like the video. Put for me a sweet comment down below my video. Let me get to know what you think. So in today's video, guys, I want to tell you why did I leave my country to come and work as a maid, as a house help, as you know, the things housemaids do. So you're most welcome. Let's start the video. Hello my friends. So the first thing that made me come and work as a housemaid here in Oman, first, I grew up with my parents. Actually, my parents, like, how can I put this? My parents were living in a house that is not good. So when I grew up, I said, while growing up, like even when I was at school, I used to say, when I grow up, if at all I start to work, the first thing I'll do is I build the house for my parents. So guys, the first thing that made me come to Arabia, that first thing that was in my mind, that plan, that major thing that brought me here in Oman to work as a maid is I wanted to build a house for my parents, because I saw how we grew up. We never had a good house. We grew up in a small house, like, actually, I don't know how I can put it, but it was so small. It had a bedroom, one bedroom for my parents, and also it had a sitting room where we eat food, we do everything from there. And also it had another bedroom where we used, like, where me and my brothers and sisters, where we would sleep. So, and my dad wouldn't manage to build a house because, yeah, guys, we come from a deep village, and my parents, like, they are not like government workers. They are just farmers. Yeah, so being a farmer, actually, if at all you don't have that large scale where you grow your things, yeah, you can't build, guys. Building is so expensive. Yeah, maybe they can plant food for us, and my dad can try to do some small business that he can bring at least food on the table, but he wouldn't manage to build a house, because I think he had built that mad house, and that was the end, I think. So when I grew up, really, I used to say, when I grow up, I'll build a house for my parents. And indeed, I did. Yes, I'm building, guys. I really, when I go home, I'll show it to you. So that is the first most thing that made me come to Oman to work as a housemaid. And I'm proud because what I planned to do, it is almost coming true. So I'm so happy. So another thing that made me come to work as a maid, guys, I wanted to get some capital for myself. And however much I've built a house for my parents, I also need some small capital, because actually in Uganda, or in Africa as a whole, there it is very hard. Even if you have a degree, maybe a diploma, maybe, let me say, you have papers, you can fail to get a job, because we have many people who are graduates but they don't have jobs. So I said, let me go and work. If at all God can help me and I get some small capital, I'll come back, do something that can help me and my family and even help my parents, because the help doesn't stop. Yeah, so I really came because I wanted to get some capital, and when I go home, I start a business or start anything that can help me. So another thing that made me come is I looked for a job or work in my country and I couldn't find one. Okay, yes, you would maybe get once in a while, like maybe someone has called you to help him or her, and like the money he will give is actually so small, it can't do anything for you. So I really had no work in my country, and just sitting there, it looked so bad, it looked so hard, because as a human being we need things to satisfy ourselves. As a lady, you will need pads, you will need food, you will need to dress up well, you will need actually many things that especially as ladies we need. You will need nice lotion, you will actually, there are many things that even just your parent can't. For example, I was done with my school, because really I never went for a course because my parents, of course, they never had money. And now I'm done with high school, I'm just at home. So I said, now why should I just sit here? No, let me go and at least look for what to do. And yeah, it made me come work as a maid. So the third thing, third or fourth, I think the fourth one that made me come abroad is I was inspired. I was inspired with my cousin sister. My cousin sister came in Arabia. It was in 2015, around June. Yes, around June. And when she came, she had done some good things in Uganda, and I was admiring them so much. She has built a house for her parents. She had bought land. She was buying animals. So I was so much inspired, and I said, let me also go. Yeah, let me also go and work, because also I need these things. Because I really also needed to build a house. I also needed to buy land. I also needed many things. I was real inspired. Yes, I was inspired with my friend, because we are she's my cousin and we come from one clan. So she's our neighbor. So everything that she was doing, like I was seeing, knowing that wow, she has bought land. Oh wow, kumbe, this is amazing. She's building a house for her parents. Wow, this is amazing. So actually that inspiration made me come also. I was so much inspired to come. However much I always heard of negative things about Arabia. Actually, there are many negative things we hear about Arabia. Yes. Very many, very many, very many. That you can even say, no, I can't do this. Yes, I can't go. Because you will hear maybe they mistreat people, they do what. But if at all you are inspired, you will. I was inspired and I said, God is with me, nothing is going to happen to me. Yes, that one kept me pushing until I also had to start processing, and I came. Yeah, I was inspired. Another thing that made me come to work as a housemaid, guys, as I had never flied over. Oh my god. So like also flying, coming abroad, because it was my first time to come abroad. Yeah, so I said it is okay. I had also to go and fly over. Yes, flying over actually made me, I was so inspired. I was like, hey, let me also go and fly over and go what? To Arabia. Another thing that forced me come to work as a maid is I wanted to get money at my tender age. I never wanted to wait until maybe I'm in 30s, 40s. When I'm old, I don't have energy to work for myself and say, let me, because when I finished school, I was just at home sitting idle like this. And actually, when you're idle, actually it is so bad. It is so bad. So I said, when I got an opportunity of coming to work as a maid, I was so much inspired. Like, I wanted to get money. I wanted to get money. I never wanted to sit down and wait, because I'm waiting for who? Who is going to work for me? So I said, let me go and work as a maid and get my money. Also, another thing that made me come to work as a maid, guys, when I was going in senior one, this is in 2012. 2012, I was joining Form 1 or Senior 1. In my country, we call it Senior 1. In Kenya, they say Form 1. Yes. So when I was joining Form 1, my dad, like, actually I was in boarding. I was going to a boarding school. And the day, like yesterday, before I was going to school today, and yesterday my dad had a dream. And the dream was like, he came and told me, Brenda, I had a dream you had gone abroad. I had a dream you had gone abroad. So I was like, yeah, how? Because the first thing I would do is I used to look at my background so much. I used to look at where we come from. Like, in my clan, I don't see anyone maybe working abroad, maybe has ever gone abroad, and I don't see that. So when he said, I had a dream that you had gone abroad, I was like, I don't think, but okay, it is okay. Let it be like that. Maybe you never know. You can't know what God has in store for you. And he just said, just go to school, read books hard, work hard. God has prepared for you a job abroad. I was like, now, which job? First of all, I said, which job now? So, guys, when in 2015, when I had someone who said, we are taking you abroad, I recalled the dream that my dad told me, that you will go and work abroad. I was so happy. I was so happy, and I wouldn't wait to say, yes, I'm going. I was so much happy, because it is like dream came true. And also my dad was so happy for me. He was so happy for me, and he was so prayerful for me. He was just everything for me. And yes, I made it. I come. I've been working. I'm still working. I thank God for that. So, guys, those are the things that made me come to work as a maid. Another thing that made me come to work as a maid, I wanted to get cause you know, guys, when you have your parents, a mom and a dad, the first person you look at, I really look at my mom so much. Like, I want to do for my mom something that she sits down and says, wow, my daughter did this for me. Yeah, I also want to get some small money, however much I've built for her house. I also want to get some small money and maybe put for her a small business that can bring for her some money, because I don't want my mom to suffer. Actually, we are many kids. Yeah, we are many, but I'm the second born, and I'm the only person working, because all my brothers, my sisters, they are still young. They are still young. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to put for me a sweet comment down below my video. Guys, you're just amazing. You are there for me. I don't know how to appreciate you guys, but thank you so much for being there for me. If you're new, kindly subscribe. I'm called Naske Brenda. On my channel, I do cooking and I do share my experience as a housemaid here in Oman. Welcome and welcome again. Wow. Like the video, guys. When you subscribe, make sure you tap that bell icon so that you'll be notified wherever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. God bless you so much. On the road to 300 subscribers. Subscribe if at all you have not subscribed, and God bless you so much. Bye. We'll meet in another video.